Thank you very much. Now tell me, after you graduated, you immediately began to work at the hospital?
Yes, I began in the radio-immunoassay lab, and then I switched over to medical research.
And then several years later, to the textile lab here at Forrester.
Yes, it was quite a change.
What a phenomenal story. I mean, a medical researcher who goes on to develop a fashion first.
Science is full of stories like that, Mr. Simon. Some people start in one field, and later on, they distinguish themselves in another. Look at Madame Curie, Pasteur.
I'd say you're in pretty good company with those folks.
Well, I didn't really mean to compare myself with them.
Well, still, I mean, this fabric is quite a breakthrough. You've got to be thrilled with the results, to say the least.
Yes, I'm happy.
You're also very controlled. Tell me, how are you going to celebrate tonight?
Well, I have a son at home, so I'm sure I'll probably go home and make some popcorn and drink root beer.
I'm sure your husband will have something to say about that. Well, I've taken up enough of your time, Mrs. Forrester. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Forrester.
Rupert, how you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you
Great,
very much.
great show.
Thank you.
I was just on my way over to your father's office.
Yes, he's waiting for you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
10 in the morning sounds fine. Yes, Mr. Stone, I want to get moving on this divorce right away. Fine. I'll see you in the morning.
And I'll see you right now.
Bonnie, you don't have to feel threatened by this.
Yeah, hey, I'm just losing my daughter. No reason to feel threatened at all.
You're not losing anyone.
Blake, please, don't condescend to me. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear.
What I'm telling you is what I think is the truth. Faith is and always will be your daughter.
Well, that's easy to say here in Starlight, but I don't know once she gets to L.A.
Nothing's going to change.
Give me a break.
All right, yes, there will be changes, Bonnie. But they're going to be good changes, positive changes.
Well, forgive me if I don't think that running away with you is a positive change for my girl.
What about her exposure to life, Bonnie? That's important. She's going to have a chance to learn about her past, her family. Don't you want that for her? Bonnie, don't you want that? Don't you want her to meet and get to know her own father, regardless of how you feel about him?
No, not if it is going to destroy her.
You're too intelligent to believe that, Bonnie. Now, you know that Faith will never be the same if she doesn't go out there and confront who she really is.
Look, she's not going to be the same if she does either.
No, she's not. You're right. She's going to be richer for it.
Richer?
Yes. It's going to broaden her, Bonnie. Whenever we learn new things about ourselves, that's what happens.
Yeah, I know. In my mind, I know that what you're saying is right, but in my heart, it still feels like I have to say goodbye to somebody that I raised up from a little baby. I have no hold on her, Blake. I'm not her natural mother. I know she loves me. I know she appreciates everything. I have no way of knowing that when she leaves this town if I'm ever going to see her again. Don't you see that I have no way to know that? Not the way that a natural mother knows that her daughter is always going to be a part of her life. No. Faith and I, we can never have that kind of certainty about each other.
Yes?
Go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing.
You're just gonna stand there and watch me sketch?
I don't know. I can't decide if I should just stand here and watch you sketch or strangle you.
You're angry.
Angry. Why should I be angry? Just because you took an envelope from Darla's stack of mail and you gave it to your father?
That envelope belonged to my father. It was his formula, Clarke. It wasn't ours.
Ours. Since when did you start to identify with us? You don't give a damn about Spectre Garrison. You took advantage, Felicia. We gave you an opportunity. You grabbed it. Now you have a career. What did you give us in return? A knife in the back. Well, thank you, darling. Thanks a ton.
I needed one of those.
What you said to the reporter about tonight. I guess you meant that.
Tonight?
Popcorn and root beer with little Eric.
He hasn't seen his mommy all week.
I haven't seen you all week either.
Well, you're welcome to join us.
I think I better let him have you tonight. I'm sure he's more desperate than I am.
I hope not. I have an appointment to see my divorce attorney tomorrow.
I heard.
Everything's working out so perfectly.
What a day for you, Logan.
It's been quite satisfying.
Satisfying hell. If you don't feel as great as you've ever felt in your life, then there's something wrong with you.
I feel pretty high, Ridge. But you could take me a lot higher.
There are no guarantees in this world, Bonnie. I wish I could give you one as far as faith goes.
You have any kids, Mr. Hayes?
No.
Well, you raise them up to leave you. Yeah. To go off on their own and lead productive, independent lives. Parents don't question whether or not they're ever going to see their kids again. They take that for granted. That is the bond of blood. But Faith and I have something different. We don't have that bond. We can't take that for granted.
What can I say to you, Bonnie?
Nothing. But if you take her out there and you abandon her, or you use her, or hurt her in any way, and I hear about it, I will find you. I swear I will find you, and you will pay. You believe me?
Yes, Bonnie, I believe you. Brooke?
Hi. I'm heading home.
You're actually going to let this day end?
I know how special it's been for you, Eric.
But not for you?
Yes, it's been very special for me, too. Look, I'm not saying this to be a downer for either one of us. I just think that I have to mention it so that it doesn't catch you by surprise. I've instructed my attorney to file for a divorce tomorrow.
I cannot believe that you are upset with me.
You betrayed us, Felicia. You bit the hand that feeds you, and you bit it right off.
Betrayed you? I saved your skin. You know, you and Sally ought to thank me.
What are you talking about?
Because if I hadn't given my dad that envelope, you would have introduced that fabric that he developed and that you stole. And my father would have sued you for a lot more than the value of this company.
Never. He never would have done that. He knew he had nothing on us.
Then why didn't you go ahead with the showing? No reason not to, if the fabric was really yours.
So, how was the interview, Miss Simons?
Didn't you just hear what I said?
About filing for divorce in the morning? Sure. How did the interview go?
It went just fine.
He was very impressed with you. As were the writers from Women's Wear Daily and the Times and W. Not to mention the TV fellows.
Eric, I asked you not to introduce me at the press conference today.
Sorry about that.
So why did you?
Because I knew what you asked and what you wanted were two separate things. Wasn't the response incredible?
Yes. Yes, it was amazing.
I mean, did you expect anything that positive?
Actually, no. No, I didn't.
But I'll tell you something. If ever there was a media darling, it's you, Brooke.
Thanks to you.
Well, Faith. Honey, you look all ready for your trip.
Mama, I know this isn't what you want.
But you have made up your mind, and you are going to leave.
Yes.
Well, and there's no point in our arguing about it, is it? I don't want that to be the way that you remember me. Oh, here, let me give you some money.
I have money. I took out my savings today.
Your savings?
Well, I guess maybe this is what I've been saving for all along. Mama, and we both knew this day would come, didn't we?
The reason we didn't go ahead with the showing was because of Macy, not because we were admitting any guilt.
Then who stole it, Clarke?
It wasn't Macy.
Ah, but someone stole it.
I didn't say that.
Yes, but you implied it by answering my question. Were you the one who took the formula? Or were you just covering for Macy? No, you'd never do that.
Why not?
Because that implies something about you, Clarke, that just isn't there.
What's that?
A degree of unselfishness. A willingness to sacrifice yourself for someone else.
You really have a marvelous opinion of me, don't you?
My opinion of you is irrelevant.
Not to me. Your opinion is very relevant to me.
Why?
What do you suppose?
You mustn't give me all the credit.
I have to. None of this would have happened if you hadn't given me the encouragement, the opportunity.
Well, I appreciate your saying that, but all I really did was give a very talented woman a chance to prove herself.
And I appreciate your saying that. I appreciate so much about you, Eric. Much more than you will probably ever know. When I was up there on that podium, fielding those questions, I felt so proud. Like I've never felt before. And it's all because of you. My working at the lab was your idea. You created the job and you gave it to me. All these accolades should be for you. They should be writing about you, Eric.
Oh, I imagine my name will get mentioned here and there.
Oh, yeah, I guess I knew that someday this day was gonna come. You remember that nightmare that I have sometimes?
The one that wakes you up?
The one where I have to come crawling into bed with you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is that nightmare come true, sweetheart. This is the day that I'm gonna lose you. It's finally here.
Mama, you're not gonna lose me. I would never let that happen.
All right, now I want you to listen to me, Faith. Honey, you know that I'm always here for you. But I don't want you to feel obligated.
Obligated? To you? Oh, Mama.
All right, now, Faith, listen. It's very important to me that you understand this.
I love you. You are as much my flesh and blood as anybody ever could be.
Well, I know that, sweetheart, but you see, now you are going to be going to Los Angeles. And you're going to be finding out all about a sister and your real mama. That's another mama. And, of course, your dad. And we don't know how you're going to feel about me after all that happens. See, you and I just don't know that. But I just want you to stay open to whatever it is that makes you happy. You do that, and you will be living the life that I taught you how to live.
Mama, when I get to LA, I'm gonna call you. And just as soon as I get settled, you gotta come on out.
Sure, baby. Well, listen, we'll see about that. Now, you run along because you are going to miss that plane.